boys and girls, it's me. Hope everybody had a nice New Year's holiday, and I did. And right now we're in the lab, my workbench, and I got a new. Well, I don't have it's not a new toy. It's actually been sitting around here for a while, and I thought it'd be kind of fun if we kind of did a radio restoration together. Although it'd be kind of long and somewhat boring, but I'll try to make it fun so that it doesn't waste a whole lot of your YouTube time. So let's take a look and see what we got and get started. Okay, here it is. This is Hammarlund HQ-120. This is actually a HQ-120X designate, and I have a couple Hammarlunds. While I was a kid, I had a SP600, which I don't have anymore. I wish I still had it. But to this day, I've got this. This is my 140X, which I have on, but I just have the volume turned down right now. And behind me on my shelf, down there, on the very corner on the bottom, there with the gray cord hanging on there, that's my restored. I restored that 2 years ago. It's an HQ-129X. So I actually have a couple of these. I've been looking for one of these for quite a while. Actually, probably close to 5-6 years. And finally I came across this one in Kutztown of all places. And I got this for a reasonable number. This was originally a rack mount radio. So in other words, it didn't, I guess it was in a rack, probably in somebody's ham shack with a lot of radios. And I've got a copy of the, let me pull this out, copy of the manual and the paperwork. And look how much this thing cost. It's unbelievable. $280. That was in 1939. This is a pre-war radio. Down there, next to the 129X, there's actually someone fabricated a wooden cabinet with handles and built the rack-mounted HQ-120X into that. That was kind of cool. So the outside, I mean, it's not cosmetically horrible, but it could probably use some help. And chassis has a little bit of surface rust, but all in all, it's all there. And looks like it's in relatively good condition. I mean, I've seen a lot worse than this. So although that got a little bit of surface rust on there, that's really not scaring me away. And here's the tag with all the information on it. You see down there shows the type 120X and the serial number. I don't know how well you can read that. That's all the information off the radio right there. So, what have I done to it so far? Well, here, let me show you what I've done. Okay, well, as with all radios, basically I had this on the Variac, and I should have taped this, but I didn't do it. But I put this on the Variac, and I got it up to about 75 volts or so. This thing was humming very, very loudly. So on the bottom of the chassis was this 3-section. There's Aerovox filter cap. And when I looked at it, I was kind of in shock, because if you look at it, it has here it's a 3-section cap. They're all 20 microfarad at 450 volts. But what kind of shocked me is that I know that the 129 and the 140X, I put filter caps in them, and they were all 47 at 450s. So I thought maybe this was kind of undersized. And I don't believe that this was the original one in the radio. So I took them out and put in 347s. And while I was in the neighborhood, started replacing all the funky wax caps that were in that area. So let's put the juice back to it and see what happens. Okay, I've got a speaker hooked up, I've got an antenna connected up, I have the radio turned on with the volume control all the way up, and I'm on the broadcast band. I think it's tuned to a station, but we'll find out. So anyway, I have the, I don't know how well the camera's picking this up. I have my digital voltmeter here, and I have it on the AC volt scale, so I'm going to just start, it's all ready to go, so I'm just going to start bringing this up. And hopefully you can see the meter. If not, I'll just read off the voltage. And at the same time, you can see the panel lights and everything come up on the radio here. Alright, so this is 20 volts, 30. Okay, we're up to 42 volts. And it looks like there's 45 volts. So you can see that the lights are already starting to wake up a little bit on the radio, the panel lights. 50. And you can see the lights getting brighter. Alright, 62 volts. 65. I would imagine the tubes are warming up now. 70. Alright, I got up to about 80 volts. Let me see if it picks anything up here. I hear a station. Cool. Alright, it's picking up a station. I didn't see the S meter move at all.
Grow and learn. The National Association of Realtors wants you to know that home ownership matters to our
That actually
families.
sounds pretty good. Alright, let me leave it on this station. Bring it up a little bit more. That's 90. We'll do 100. 95. 99. 100 volts. That's not all of it. My line voltage is about 121, so I really don't want to put everything fully on there yet.
Major home repairs at bargain prices.
I can see the S meter starting to move now.
The work. Don't become a victim. Be skeptical.
So the S meter is probably working.
Never. We'll give it back to Miles, left wing. Stutter step trying to get around Branch. Gives it up.
Okay.
Right side for Poole.
So it looks like there's hope.
Against the St. John's.
So let me get to replacing some more of those capacitors, and we'll see how things are going. And we'll be back with you in a little while. So take care. Bye.